I really can't make this stuff up. Like, I really can't. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, you know, you've got Dalton, you've got Colleen, you've got Aransas, you've got Clearwater, you've got so many of these councils, city councils, and all these people, and they do stuff like this.
Good evening, I'm Lee Zurich.
And I'm Meg Gatto. New Orleans City Council Vice President J.P. Morrell sends a letter to Mayor Cantrell telling her he may file a motion to institute eviction proceedings if she doesn't clear out personal belongings and turn over the keys to a Pentalba apartment by Monday.
So now we have a city girl mayor in Louisiana that seems to want to do what she wants, and she's got an apartment. Now, I want you to understand, this isn't just like some small apartment. Wait till you see what this apartment looks like. It's nuts.
He says he's tried to work with the mayor's staff on gaining control of a unit which the council voted to take from the mayor last summer. Rob Masson has more.
She did not want to talk about the Pentalba.
Terry, off topic for the mayor.
We cannot do that, Rob. We're due at the due drop in.
Now, as you can see, even the media is trying to talk about this, but they don't want to talk about it. There's a reason why, but hold on, it's not over.
There was no comment on a federal investigation into her use of the Pentalba apartment and possible payroll violations for her security officer, Jeffrey Vappy.
Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Who else has got a security detail? Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Guess who else has got a security detail that they abuse? Good old Miss Super Duper Mayor in Dalton, Illinois. You see the trend that seems to be going around? There's a trend to this. So I don't know what is going on. I just know that this is not good. But hey, let's keep going.
You know, with everything that's going on right now in City Hall and all of the other business that's going on, I think it's important for the mayor to go ahead and just clear this apartment, just clear this issue.
That's what you would think would happen. You would think, instead of going through an eviction and all this stuff getting out to the media, you think you'd just be like, here's the keys, I'm moving them out. But no, these mayors seem to say, I do what I want and nobody can tell me nothing. You know, this is a very popular trend right now, and I don't get it. It's just gonna end up you being on the news and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm a black woman and nobody likes me because I do this and I. No, it's just about accountability as you work for the public. You can't do things like this and when you get held accountable, you can't cry about it. But all of them want to cry. They all want to cry because I'm a victim. Yeah. That's what I get out of this.
Back in August, the New Orleans City Council voted to permanently remove the apartment from the mayor's control with a veto override after our outside the office series of investigations.
So now you know this news organization has been documenting the whole thing about her using this apartment for her own personal use and for her security. They've done this investigation on her for months, and she refuses to leave. From what I've heard, it's about, I think she's been on this eviction stuff has been coming out for almost 9 months. It's almost like a year old, and she just doesn't want it. She's got this apartment that she wants to use for herself, and I still haven't shown you what this apartment looks like. Like, this apartment is big. It's not tiny. So she found this luxury lifestyle just like Tiffany Henyard and a lot of these other people that are just wastefully spending money, and they just can't control themselves. They get a little taste of that good life and they're like, oh no, I gotta have it now. But we're gonna get into what this apartment looks like. And it like I said, it is crazy.
For a lot of council members and the public, the fact that you immediately saw it revert to personal use with no public purpose is what really was the straw that broke the camel's back.
And so what he's saying is she's living rent-free at this apartment, and this place is ran by the city. So there's revenue that they could be making, but she wants a free place to stay. So, yeah, let's go.
But 6 months after that council vote, the Pentalba apartment remains under the mayor's control. After Fox 8's Lee Zurich inquired about the matter Wednesday, City Council member J.P. Morrell sent Cantrell this letter asking her to release the apartment.
And this, in a nutshell, is what this isn't her apartment, but this is what some of these apartments look like. And like I said, this is in the heart of New Orleans, overlooks pretty much, looks over a park, but it looks over a lot of things about New Orleans. So during, Mardi Gras and all those things, they have entertainment pretty much every day, but this is what the apartment looks like. And this is just insane.
That letter says, "It is my understanding that you and members of your executive protection detail possess the only keys to the unit. Until the keys are turned over, FMC cannot begin the repairs necessary to release the unit." The letter states, "We have tried for several months to work with members of the administration, but to date, those efforts have proven fruitless."
Yeah, like I said, she's got a taste of the good life and doesn't want to give it up. And she doesn't want to have to leave. If she's living there for free, put a comment down if you would leave, if you could live there for free. I wouldn't move. But unfortunately, that's not the way things work, Either the city has to make money off of it, or she should be paying for the friggin' apartment. But that's just my thoughts. Leave your comment down below.
We passed the ordinance months ago. I mean, obviously, we need to get the unit back in commerce.
The law is very clear.
Whatever, I do what I want.
In this situation, I think this is simply a situation of people, ignoring the law. We don't know if it was intentional or if it's just an oversight.
Me personally, I don't know why he's trying to sugarcoat it, but he's here sugarcoating it. I would just be straight up blatant with it, but hey, it's their town, they do what they want, but unfortunately, now they're getting exposed, and it's not just me. The news is covering this too, so I'm just covering the newses and helping it get out there, because this is, seeing all these mayors doing this, it's become a pandemic.
Councilmember Morrell's letter goes on to say that if I do not hear back from you with confirmation that the handover is complete by March 4th at noon, then I have little choice but to file a motion to bring this matter to resolution, including a directive that the city attorney institute eviction and/or mandamus proceedings.
Time to go!
Madam Mayor, can I get a moment to ask you about the Pentalba?
The mayor has acknowledged receipt of Morrell's letter, but it's not known if she's turned over the keys.
And probably not. She probably hasn't turned over the keys, probably won't turn over the keys until, I guess, the police come and say, hey, you gotta go. Because if we know anything about these city girl mayors, They've just have this thing about, oh, I can do what I want, when I want, and how I want. I can spend the money, I can do this, I can do that. And they're all starting to figure out that, you know, they don't like being on social media. They don't like seeing themselves being caught in their lies and all the stuff that's been going on. I'm not joking. This is popping up everywhere, and they seem to be just... It's got to take we the people to stand up against this. And I implore you to go to council meetings and just see what's going on. Listen to what's going on. Understand what's going on in your city so that you can stop the tyranny too. If there is. You might have a good city, but there's always one outlier, and that one bad apple can ruin the whole bunch. But you know the deal. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I'm out. Soliaker, deuces.